Hello, my name is Matt Flores, and I have the privilege of serving as Chief Academic Officer for Jefferson County Public Schools. Since the early 90s, Colorado has embraced a set of academic standards for all students to achieve. This gives educators targets for each grade level in a variety of content areas. Teachers use Colorado academic standards to ensure that students master the content of their grade level and course. Now, our teachers see learning as more than just remembering information. Students are frequently challenged to transfer and apply this learning in new situations. Transfer and application of new learning ensure students gain a deeper understanding.
The students at Wheat Ridge High School are applying the skills they learn in their geometry class with an opportunity to apply this learning in an authentic way. They are using the skills from geometry in the Construction Comprehensive course as they build everything from picnic tables to homes.
The opportunity to transfer and apply this learning will help these students to understand the purpose and application of this geometry content. Critical thinking and creativity invites our Jeffco students to engage in problem solving at a deep level. Our kids do not always jump to a simple solution. They are committed to understanding problems in depth. From this deep level understanding, they then generate questions to guide their thinking. After exploring the answers to these questions, many students engage in a careful examination of the evidence they have collected. Evidence is used to draw logical conclusions to the problem. Then, our students explain the rationale for their conclusions. One example of critical thinking and creativity in Jeffco comes from Bell Middle School.
In partnership with NASA and the International Space Station, these middle school students tackled the question of how to decompose some of the garbage that is generated by the astronauts on the space station. As you might imagine, they have to keep everything that they don't use on the space station.
These Bell Middle School students came up with a solution to this problem. They sent worms to space.
Worms were used to help the decomposition of the organic waste that astronauts generate. Soon, this solution will be sent to the International Space Station for our astronauts to use to give feedback to the students at Bell Middle School.
Using critical thinking and creativity, these students were able to deeply understand content with an innovative solution to an authentic problem. In Jeffco, we are fortunate to have a close-knit community dedicated to the success of our citizens. Students are an active part of this dedication. Recently, students from Witt Elementary partnered with Two Ponds National Wildlife Refuge to create an experience for all who visit there. As fourth grade students visited the refuge to better understand the ecosystems represented, they noticed that the information they were learning was not easily accessible to others who visited the park. The students took on this challenge to support the community with more information about this great resource right in Jeffco's backyard.
In partnership with Two Ponds National Wildlife, students created informative content about various exhibits within Wildlife Refuge. Guests could simply scan the QR code that was placed at each exhibit to see the information students had created.
This gave guests to the park a deeper understanding of what they were seeing. Moreover, this gave our Jeffco students an opportunity to add value to Jeffco's community. Green Mountain High School's capstone project is an excellent example of a student's ability to demonstrate communication through the successes of their school experience. They find a community partner and together solve a problem to meet the needs of our community. Then, they are required to present their solution to a panel of community members and Jeffco faculty.
Communication in this setting is elevated to include a reflection of their academic journey as a student and divulge their plans for future successes. After the presentation, students are required to respond to questions from the audience and defend their presentation. To do this, they need to anticipate potential questions and explore different ideas that may present themselves in this setting.
A deep understanding of the skill of communications helps Jeffco students to represent a deep understanding of their experience and the learning attached to this important work. Jeffco's internship programs invite our secondary students to demonstrate self-direction and personal responsibility. During their internships, students are responsible for their own time management. They partner with their internship coordinator to schedule meetings, work plans, and manage their coursework at school. The ability to balance both school and work through their internship builds personal responsibility. Internships require students to match their career pathways on their 7th grade individual career and academic plan to options available within the industry of their choice. To do this, students need to understand career pathways matched to their personal goals.
One example of Jeffco's successes in the internship program includes a young man who started an intern culinary arts at the Westin in Westminster while at Ralston Valley High School. Since then, his internship grew into an apprenticeship, and now he is in charge of a multitude of facilities in the role of executive chef.
In Jeffco, our educators are dedicated to the success of our students. With a focus on the Jeffco 2020 competencies, our students will be prepared for career, college, or any of their post-secondary dreams.